Did you know that the apartment construction rate in Huntsville is matching the total number of apartments delivered in the 12 years leading up to 2020? This boom reflects a dynamic shift in the real estate landscape. Welcome to the Commercial Real Estate Insights podcast. I'm your host, Steve Hamoen. Let's get right to it. Construction on the North Valley development in North Huntsville is set to start this summer, bringing a significant new residential and retail project to the area. According to Crunkleton Commercial Real Estate, the development will be located at Highway 53 and Blake Bottom Road and will feature a blend of residential housing and retail businesses. IMS Communities has secured the necessary financing for the North Valley project, which includes Beacon Place, the first residential phase within this master planned development. Construction is poised to begin this month, offering a new housing product that emphasizes quality, convenience, and innovative design. Beacon Place North Valley will feature over 800 one-story apartment homes, each equipped with private garages and electric vehicle charging stations, a design that IMS has successfully implemented in 10 other communities throughout the Southeast. This marks their 11th development, expanding a portfolio that already includes over 2,500 units and $500 million in investment. In addition to the residential aspect, the North Valley development will include commercial outparcels at the intersection of Highway 53 and Blake Bottom Road. This corridor is noted for its high traffic and strong long-term growth potential. Crunkleton is leading the leasing efforts for the retail component and is currently seeking partnerships with big box retailers, as well as regional and national brands, to create a complementary retail environment. Shane Davis, the City Urban and Economic Development Director, hinted at major developments in the northern part of Huntsville, with the construction of the Northern Bypass expected to spur further growth. The apartment construction in the area has been prolific, with more than 6,500 units completed in the Huntsville metro area last year alone, excluding Athens. Charleston's Bank of America Place at 200 Meeting Street has changed hands for the first time in over 2 decades. The new owners, Fourth Line Capital Management, acquired the property for $45.75 million, including its 350-space parking garage. This transaction marks a new chapter for the early 1990s office building, which is set for a transformation that aims to enhance its ground floor appeal with retail space. This development in Charleston is a prime example of the growing trend to revitalize older office spaces by integrating retail components, a move that has been seen in various cities across North America. Such transformations are not only aimed at increasing the property's value, but also at attracting a more diverse tenant base. In the context of Kitchener-Waterloo, we're witnessing similar trends where older office buildings are being refurbished to include retail and mixed-use spaces. This approach is becoming increasingly popular as it aligns with the needs of urban populations seeking convenience and accessibility. The Charleston project echoes what we're seeing in cities like Toronto and Vancouver, where the integration of retail into office spaces is reshaping the commercial real estate landscape. This strategy is particularly effective in markets with tight office vacancy rates, as it maximizes the utility of existing structures. As we look at the broader North American market, this trend towards mixed-use developments is gaining traction. In the United States, cities like San Francisco and New York are leading the way in repurposing older buildings to serve multiple functions, thereby enhancing their economic viability and appeal. The shift towards mixed-use spaces is not just a trend, but a response to changing consumer preferences. Tenants today, whether in Canada or the United States, are seeking spaces that offer more than just office facilities. They want environments that support a work-life balance with access to amenities like shops and restaurants within the same complex. Houston developers Radom Capital and Triton Real Estate Partners have embarked on a significant conversion project at the former Swift & Company refinery complex located at 621 Waverly. This site is being transformed into a 60,000 square foot mixed-use development known as the Swift Building. The project broke ground this week, marking the beginning of an exciting new chapter for the area. According to the Houston Business Journal, the retail spaces within the Swift Building are nearly fully leased, which demonstrates strong demand and interest in this revitalized location. The transformation of this meatpacking plant into a mixed-use development reflects a growing trend in commercial real estate, where developers are repurposing older industrial sites to meet modern needs. This trend of converting industrial sites into mixed-use projects is also evident in cities like Kitchener-Waterloo, where developers are increasingly looking to maximize the utility of existing structures. In these Canadian markets, there is a focus on creating spaces that cater to both residential and commercial needs, aligning with the demands of urban populations for convenience and multifunctional environments. In the United States, similar developments are taking place in cities such as San Francisco and New York, where older industrial buildings are being repurposed to serve multiple functions. This approach not only enhances the economic viability of these properties, but also increases their appeal to a diverse range of tenants, from retail businesses to residential occupants. The project by Radom Capital and Triton Real Estate Partners is a prime example of how developers are creatively adapting to the changing landscape of commercial real estate. By converting the Swift & Company refinery complex into the Swift Building, they are providing a blueprint for successful mixed-use developments that others can follow. In a significant development near Houston's George Bush Intercontinental Airport, Provident Realty Advisors and Junction have announced the creation of a new 4-building industrial project. This initiative is set to further bolster the industrial landscape of the region, adding to Provident's impressive portfolio of projects in the Houston area. According to the Houston Business Journal, this marks Provident Realty Advisors' 6th industrial project in Houston since opening a local office in 2022. The project, known as EastX 59 Industrial Park, is strategically located to take advantage of the proximity to the airport, offering logistical benefits to potential tenants. In comparison, the Kitchener-Waterloo region in Ontario is also seeing a rise in industrial developments, driven by a growing demand for logistics and distribution centers. The region's strategic location within Canada, coupled with its proximity to major markets in the United States, makes it an attractive spot for similar projects. The EastX 59 Industrial Park project by Provident and Junction is expected to provide significant economic benefits to the Houston area by attracting new businesses and creating job opportunities. This aligns with broader trends in the North American market, where industrial spaces are increasingly being developed to meet the needs of e-commerce and logistics sectors. In Ontario, cities like London and Cambridge are seeing parallel trends, with developers focusing on building industrial spaces that cater to modern logistics requirements. As the demand for efficient supply chain solutions continues to grow, these Canadian cities are positioning themselves as key players in the industrial real estate market. The Houston project is a testament to how industrial developments are becoming a cornerstone of commercial real estate across North America. By leveraging strategic locations and modern infrastructure, cities are not only enhancing their economic appeal, but also ensuring they remain competitive in a rapidly evolving market. Central Florida is experiencing a remarkable transformation in its real estate landscape, driven by significant contributions from professionals specializing in multifamily and retail sectors. As reported by Richard Bilbao in the Orlando Business Journal, these professionals are at the forefront of the region's rapid growth, which is being fueled by a population boom. The multifamily sector in Central Florida is seeing a surge in development as the demand for housing rises alongside the growing population. Developers are focusing on creating diverse housing options that cater to various demographics, from young professionals to families. This aligns with the trends we're observing in cities like Kitchener-Waterloo and Cambridge, Ontario, where the demand for multifamily housing is similarly driven by urban growth and demographic shifts. Retail real estate in Central Florida is also undergoing a transformation, with professionals in the industry working to adapt to the changing consumer preferences. As more people move to the area, there is an increased need for retail spaces that offer convenience and a variety of options. This mirrors the developments in Ontario, where retail spaces are being integrated into mixed-use environments to meet the needs of a diverse population. The Orlando Business Journal highlights how Central Florida's real estate professionals are not only responding to current demands, but are also anticipating future trends. This proactive approach is essential in maintaining the region's competitiveness and appeal as a desirable place to live and work. It's a strategy that resonates across the border, where Canadian cities are also focusing on long-term planning to ensure sustainable growth in their real estate markets. As we look at these developments, it's clear that the multifamily and retail real estate sectors are pivotal in shaping the future of urban areas. Whether in Central Florida or Ontario, the ability to adapt and innovate is crucial for success in today's dynamic market. Thank you for listening to the Commercial Real Estate Insights podcast. I'm your host, Steve Hamoon. See you on the next one.